In the ever-evolving world of electric vehicles, there's one company that's been making waves recently. Mullen Automotive has just released its fiscal third-quarter earnings, and the numbers have sparked quite a bit of chatter in the investment community. But what do these figures really mean for the stock's future? Stick around as we dive deep into the details and explore the potential impacts on Mullen's stock price. Mullen Automotive, trading under the ticker NASDAQ, MULN, has been under the spotlight following its recent fiscal third-quarter earnings report. The company disclosed a net loss per share of $11.14, a significant increase from the $4.26 loss reported a year prior. However, it wasn't all gloomy. Mullen announced its first-ever revenue, amounting to $308,000. Now, this might raise eyebrows. A company reporting a loss, but also celebrating its first revenue? Let's break it down. The revenue Mullen generated came with a cost of sales of $248,669. This means the company had a gross margin of $59,331, or 19.26%. While this is a positive sign, the revenue wasn't substantial enough to offset the company's expenses, leading to the reported net loss. The significant net loss was primarily due to the initial recognition of derivative liabilities, which amounted to a whopping $248.41 million. But there's more to the story. The company's operational loss nearly tripled to $53.80 million from the previous year's $18.22 million. This surge was attributed to a spike in both general and administrative expenses and research and development costs. As Mullen progresses with its Class 3 production, these expenses are expected to grow. However, with successful sales, the revenue should also see a considerable boost. CEO David Michieri expressed pride in Mullen's transition from prototype to production for their Class 3 commercial vehicle. He emphasized that this marked a significant phase in their journey to revolutionize the electric vehicle landscape and promote sustainable mobility solutions. Now, let's talk about the company's financial health. As of June 30, 2023, Mullen reported current assets worth $255.04 million. This includes $214.01 million in cash and cash equivalents, and $13.41 million in restricted cash. These figures show a substantial increase from the previous year. Additionally, Mullen's investments in plant, property, and equipment have seen a significant rise, primarily due to the acquisitions of Bollinger Motors and Electric Last Mile Solutions. One of the most intriguing announcements from Mullen is the potential initiation of a $25 million buyback program. The company has expressed intentions to start repurchasing up to $25 million in shares after submitting its 10-Q and post the expiration of its blackout period. This buyback program is set to expire at the end of 2023. So what does all this mean for Mullen's stock price? The potential buyback program indicates the company's confidence in its stock, which could be a bullish sign for investors. The transition from prototype to production, coupled with the company's first-ever revenue, showcases growth and potential profitability in the future. While the reported losses are concerning, the company's investments in research, development, and acquisitions hint at a long-term vision. All these factors combined could lead to an increase in the stock's value as the market recognizes Mullen's potential in the electric vehicle industry. Now, let's discuss the upcoming trading session surge signals for MULN stock. The upward surge signals are set at $1.07, $1.13, and $1.18, while the downward signals are at 96 cents, 91 cents, and 85 cents. But what do these numbers mean? These surge signals represent potential price points that could confirm a directional move for the stock. If the stock approaches or breaches the upward signals, it could indicate a bullish trend, suggesting that the stock might continue to rise. Conversely, if the stock hits the downward signals, it might be a bearish sign, indicating potential further declines. For traders and investors, these signals can act as crucial decision points. For instance, if the stock nears $1.18 and breaks through, it might be a strong buy signal. On the flip side, if the stock drops towards 85 cents, it could be a sign to sell or hold off on buying. And that wraps up our deep dive into Mullen Automotive's recent earnings and its potential impact on the stock price. If you found this analysis helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more insights. And we'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think MULN stock is a buy, sell, or hold after this news? Drop your opinions in the comments below, and let's get the conversation started.